I live in Middletown where prejudiced people live.
Yeah.
You know, you as a youth growing up driving a BMW, they target you because they think everybody's a drug dealer. I
Yeah.
work for Axelrod Company, automotive repair shop,
Yeah.
1.5 years. And while I was there, I changed about 4 cars. He stopped me, driving a BMW. Said that I couldn't work and buy that much drug myself.
Yeah.
I told him, so what's the problem, officer? Fix up your business. Tell me what you need and what the reason why you stopped.
Yeah.
The guy said, your tail light. I said, no, come again. This BMW service. And the other guy jumped out. Oh, John, arrest him. He's a drug dealer. I said, arrest you. And I drive off. And they follow me for about 6 stoplights. Turn on like, pull me over. They pull guns, lock me up there, bring me to the police station. When they found out who I worked for and everything, I just made one phone call.
Yeah.
I work for Jack Axelrod at Tire Center in Portland, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And his superior came down, excuse me, would you let Mr. Williams go, please? And they found out that the person that I work for is a billionaire. So they had a little respect. Went to work, I told my boss, he said they won't arrest you again.
Yeah.
So I moved from there, he got me a bigger apartment, bigger condominium, and I moved to the job.
Yeah.
Police pulled me over again. And this time I was driving a Cadillac.
Yeah.
But rims down as fancy and this drug dealer looking, drug dealer again. So the point of this story is when you were a black man living in America and you're making money, they feel you're making money from selling drugs. Then worse, you're a Jamaican.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Yeah.
So war broke out with these police because they determined to lock me up and I'm determined not to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So they called in more police. And finally I said, you know what, I'm tired of you guys. I jumped in the police car,
Yeah.
put one foot out the window and my hands out the other when they drove to the station. So the sergeant said, where's the rest of the men?
Yeah.
They said, Sergeant, this man is like a bull. Where's the handcuff? We couldn't put any on him. Mr. Williams fell on the tree. 3 o'clock in the morning, gave me a phone call. I called my girlfriend. She came to pick me up. They released me. Okay? And the next incident occurred, and I crashed. And I went into the ambulance. I was driving, was racing me. I licked the telephone pole. Paramedics came. I had a cut on my. They said, go in the ambulance, we'll fix you up.
Yeah.
And I got 3 butterflies stitches. But when I was going, the police officer lady told him, oh, you can't go in there. So I said, so what's the reason? You cannot go in there, we're not finished with you. I crashed. She told me I can't go get stitches. I went and got stitches and came back out. She told the other officer to arrest me. Fight started again. And this time, it was about 17 of them. And I was out there about 3.5 hours. Still couldn't put the handcuffs on me. I decided to go down to the station. They hit me with 29 charges of assault on police officers.
Yeah.
And I walked in, and this big, I don't know if it's Russian, sergeant said, so half of my police force is out there trying to handcuff one man. He's only one man, and you guys couldn't reciprocate. And he escorted me to a cell. Yeah, man, I got about go and go to us. So then I was locked up for about 5 hours.
Yeah.
They gave me a written and we signed for promise to appear in court. And my virgin came and picked me up. attended court. They gave me 2 year probation. No, they offered me 7 years. They gave me 3 years. My lawyer told them, said, They gave me 3 years. I did 13 months. And the rest of the time I did on probation, on the road. Good. Went to immigration court. Immigration officer gave me 3 years not to get in trouble. After 3 years done, next in a different state, next police war. I went to immigration 2 times. They gave me 3 year suspension. Promise that I don't get in no trouble. Third time, I went in front of him. He gave me a continuance to come back to court. And due to the fact that moving up and down, my girlfriend collected the letter from the immigration. It didn't tell me, so I was running wanted. When it's time to go to court, they issued a warrant for me. Then they issued automatic deportation. Status was in progress because I was a wanted man.
Yeah.
And altercation, me and my girlfriend was in an argument, and police came. Then he heard over the radio to detain me. Immigration wants me.
Yeah.
So we drove down to the station. I'm sitting in the front seat of the car because he didn't arrest me. He brought me to them for to see what the problem is. Man, them handcuffed me and fling me in handcuff and on the federal building. Whoop whoop son, take pictures and fingerprint. And they hold me. Oh, you have a deport. I called my lawyer. He said you have to file this paperwork, that paperwork. 6 months I was in captivity. So all the paperwork went through, so I was getting to go to road. Like about 6 hour time. I said by 11, 12 o'clock. Time to go to road. By 11 o'clock, a phone call and a message came down from Washington stating that I wasn't a citizen of the United States. My mother filed for me, but my father's name was on my birth certificate, and he's not a citizen. So the citizenship could not stand. That's all then deport me.
Yeah.
Brother, I was shocked one little piece of paper.
Judge!
Yeah, put it on there.
No, let me have a picture. That work. I didn't have work in the phone, I guess. Let me have one.
Yeah. So the paper came and they said, I'll be getting deported to Jamaica. I said, Jamaica? What? Well, you're not a citizen. I said, okay. They held me in captivity for 6 months. Time to go to the streets of America. They revoked that by Washington sending the paper that I was a citizen. So in a couple hours from that, I was driven to Kennedy Airport for deportation. And they deported me October 19th at 1:45 from America to Jamaica, 1995. And I've been here ever since. And I've been enjoying life, but I've been living in America for 25 years, which it was beautiful. That rough times and good times. Living in Jamaica, beautiful. Best. I wouldn't trade this for the world, but there's kids that I love to see, so I would love to take a trip back up to the place of the land of milk and honey. That's what they call it. But in Jamaica now, I've been here almost 30 years, and it's been fun.
So what you do in Jamaica now?
I am an automotive technician. I work on diesel, gas, small motors. I am an engineer of the mechanical, and that's how I survive. But it's not all the time there's work. Because now things have slowed down. I got to basically go back to school for the new equipment was computerized. So I have to purchase some new equipment and upgrade my mechanical capabilities. Therefore, it's time to settle back and put some more things into it. Right now, life is, as you see it, as I told this story about that part of my life. We'll continue on the journey further on to how my lifestyle, how I live in Jamaica. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy every day living in Portland. I'm from St. Thomas, Seaport, Portugal. I live in Portland 25 years. Beautiful.
So what you say about the deported them where I come right now?
There will be depression with these people coming, not knowing nothing is here prepared for them. So therefore, it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be a lot of looting, and there's some that can fit in, get jobs and things, work in Jamaica, but those younger groups of people that needs money fast is going to be a lot of problems as far as robbing and stealing and sticking up people. I know I live in the suburbs, or you would say the country, but in the town, it's going to be chaos, it's going to be problems, it's going to be a lot of gunplay.
So why you choose the country?
Because I was born in the country, and I'm versatile. I can live anywhere. But in the country, it's more. You have more freedom, more space, and more. The word for that there, you know, more lifestyle. Because in the country, in the city, you have to go to work 9 to 5. I would be working in the garage. I work for myself. I'm self-employed. But in the town, I have to work for someone. I have to get up every morning, go to this job. In the country, I get up every morning, I go to my job. I work with me. I work for me.
Yeah.
Okay. If I need a break for 2-3 days, I can do that. With a regular job, in the city, you cannot do that. You get fired.
Or your rent are expensive in the city.
What is? But in the country, you can rent a place at minimum cost, 15, 20,000 a month. In the city, you got to rent some place 45,000. I have friends that live there that work in it's a JUCT bus company, doing mechanic work. They make good money, but the rent is dear.
Yeah.
Very dear. And now we hit on the topic of deportation and the deportees that's coming. The government, as I would say, need to put out a lending hand to prepare to accept them. That's going to need help. But I can't help them. I'm surviving. For me, at the time,
Or China help China and deported cannot help deported.
No, it's not even deporting. China help China, and Jamaicans can't help Jamaicans. They didn't deport you over.
Yeah.
They went to foreign, didn't complete the mission, but if they complete the mission, they couldn't deport them.
Yeah, yeah.
Understand? So therefore, they come back here, which some is gonna get help. That's a must.
Yeah.
But basically, you have some that, like I said, they spend an ability, or just spend money. They have to have X amount, and they don't plan on going to work for nobody.
And Jamaica food expensive.
Food, living condition, clothing, everything is expensive, but there's no money.
Yeah, to buy the expense.
That is a fact. But the people now, on edge because these people are coming in and they don't know where they're going to put them. They don't, the government don't say, well, we're going to hold 300,000 over here, 500 they're not setting up a place, living quarters. So how these people come off the plane when they live on the street? Most of them have family members and they can't even go to the family yard.
Because they never sending nothing back home.
Thank you. They never sent nothing to put down or start building something. Even if they start a building and 2-room was set up, no roof not on it, you can always fling on a roof, put on some doors, and live in there. You would get help from the family, but if you didn't start something here, how the fuck you gonna live? To make a finish.
I know for them granny dead and never drink a bottle of water out of the hand enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let me show you an incident. Another brethren of a bad boy from America. And he, gangster, drug dealer, everything. He got caught a mother. He didn't have to do nothing what he was doing because his mother is dirty, filthy rich.
Yeah.
But the man said he had to make his own money. And he got caught out with the police, with gunplay and everything. Police betrayed him. Because he's the type of person that don't miss. When he pull up his gun and point, he don't miss. More time they used to call me in certain incidents and I had to go and settle the score and bring them into justice. But most time it's gang affiliated with gang war. And they finally got rid of him. They deported him in 1998. He came to Jamaica and he was on the island for 2 months. And some people from foreign wanted his head. And they sent out a hit on him in Jamaica. And he had a guy that was his henchman, his right hand, who was supposed to watch his head back anywhere we go in town. And they lowered him into a neighborhood where he's walking and he stopped at a shop and purchased something to drink and everything. Came outside and was leaned up by the building. His second knob was to watch his head back. Went around the side of the building to cut up his, and while he was around there, a girl passed by and intimidated him. So it was all a setup because they took him off guard and he wasn't paying attention to what he was supposed to be doing. On the other side, the man walked up to the brethren and put 2 shots in his head. Okay? And that was, it wasn't no small change hit, because come to find out in the long run, what his mother spoke about, it was about $800,000 American. So therefore, after the incident occurred, a couple badman gangsters, Jamaicans, that was in foreign, they flew down from America to try to source. They would spend a couple months. They find out the source. They knew the reason, but the guy that sent the hit was untouchable. Right? He lived in America. But people nowadays that come down on those leisure and get deported and have money, they move to they say not live in a community, find someplace else. Higher ground.
Yeah.
To hide out. Because some of them live in Mango Road that I know good friends of mine that got deported. Big house and everything, big business. They don't have to go to Martin Bay. Business come to them. They don't have to go down there. Not even paperwork. The paper come to them, they sign, boom. More time, they go and they grill, out of town places, you know, to have fun. Well, in regards to a lifestyle. Jamaica is the place to be.
Power!
Wait, PNP something?
Got you, yeah?
Yeah, man, we'll come back and go up on the beach, going about